So you hear it time and time again. There just aren't enough hours in the day. I don't have enough time to. I would love to, but I'm always so busy. Managing your busy life isn't easy. Juggling what you have to do and what you want to do can be daunting at times, especially now that there's so much going on in the world. So today I'm going to walk you through the process of time blocking. Plus, there's a freebie included that can help you get started. We'll also discuss whether you may be a great fit to utilize this great way of planning and structuring your day. There is no one-size-fits-all method for staying productive, and let's be honest, this isn't the right solution for everyone. However, organizing your day in advance and knowing you only have a certain amount of time to complete a task before you need to move on to the next can keep up momentum and motivation to get it all done. This method can also be a great way to set aside more you time, more family time, and ensure that you get your work done on time and be out of the office by your end time. So what is time blocking? Well, time blocking is prioritizing and scheduling specific tasks, events, and daily activities on your calendar to be completed or acted upon on the assigned day and within the allocated time block. There are many benefits to time blocking and several methods of time blocking that appeal to different types of personalities and schedules. Depending on your daily routine and priorities, you may choose a different way of assigning blocks of time to your tasks. The goal here is to find a time blocking method that suits your lifestyle and the best one you are most likely to use consistently to improve your productivity. So let's head over to my overhead view and I'll show you 3 types of time blocking and how to use each method. So these are the time blocking inserts. These can replace your weekly inserts if you choose to block out your time. You want to try this method out and see if it works for you. These are great. They are totally free on our blog at AtHomeWithQuita.com. It's free to become a member. So head on over there and download these so we can work together on this. So they go from 12 a.m. to 11 p.m. So you have a full 24 hours. And again, you can use this as your weekly planner layout and really get a handle on what is going on in your life, where are you spending the most time, and you can see if this method will work for you. So I have a few tools that I'm going to use for this process. I'm going to go ahead and grab my mild liners in several colors using a key that I created some time ago. So this key has several colors on it that I use to indicate different parts of my life. So this is going to be very helpful for me in this process. So grab all of your tools. I would definitely recommend color coding if possible. It just makes this process more effective. So the first method is called calendar time blocking. Time blocking on your calendar is the most well-known and most popular method. So you can use your calendar app on your phone, your computer, or you can use a planner like we're doing today. And that is going to help you to block out time. You can do that in 15 or 30-minute intervals to schedule all the most important tasks for your day. So this is the perfect option for those who live by the clock. Anyone with a corporate job or a day filled with meetings will appreciate this method of time blocking. The next method for time blocking is linked specific time blocks. When using this method, you're looking specifically at how much time you'll be spending on a task as opposed to what you'll be doing. This is a great choice for people who like to account for every minute of their day, but prefer to stick to a routine rather than a schedule. And so this is how a time-linked specific block can look for you. And the last method for time blocking is general time blocking. And this method is very suitable for stay-at-home moms who run their home and possibly a part-time business based on their routine rather than a schedule. General time blocking entails chunking your day into 1 to 3 hour blocks and filling those with specific tasks to be accomplished during that time, rather than assigning a specific time to a specific task. So this is how that can look for you. So those are the 3 different methods for time blocking. So the first thing that you'll want to do, of course, is determine which of these methods are going to work best for you. And that may also mean that you may have to do a little trial and error. So try out all 3 methods and see which one appeals to you most and implement that. All right, so here are some tips to help you get started. Tip number 1, schedule your day the night before. The best way to start your day on a productive note is to plan it out the day before. That's going to alleviate your anxiety about the next day, allow you to sleep better, and in turn wake up refreshed knowing exactly what lays ahead. Tip number 2, prioritize your time. Take a good look at your to-do list and prioritize it. Remember, there are only so many hours in a day, so set your priorities and decide on your highest functioning times. Schedule your most demanding tasks during these times so you're at your most productive level. So I am totally not a morning person, so I tend to fill up my afternoons because that is when I am typically ready and willing to face anything. So estimate the time frame for each task and start plugging in your blocks into your calendar. Continue this process until you've blocked your day or your week. Tip number 3, schedule the most important task of the day in your first available time block. Since you have the most energy and the best brain power first thing in the morning, unless you're like me, this is when you should schedule your most important task. This task should be chosen carefully and reflect a step towards reaching your most important goal. It shouldn't be the most urgent task, but rather the most influential step towards your long-term goal. Tip number 4, make your time blocks as specific as possible. The goal here is to list very specific tasks that are easily measurable and that allow you to know exactly if you manage to complete it or not within your time block. If you're trying to establish a morning routine, for example, you should dedicate a specific block of time to each task that you're trying to incorporate into your morning routine. However, if you have an established routine and you know that it takes you 45 minutes to get it all done, then by all means just write morning routine instead of itemizing each task. Tip 5, decide how long the task will most likely take and multiply it by 3. Basically, that means triple the time you think you'll need to complete that task. It's common knowledge that we often underestimate the amount of time a specific task is going to take, especially if we haven't done that task before. So don't overschedule your day. Keep the most important tasks on your list, and if you really believe that you can do more, keep 1 or 2 additional tasks on your if you have time list somewhere on the side. Tip number 6, color code your blocks according to areas of your life. Use different colors to distinguish between tasks that relate to different areas of your life. Some of the areas may include work, family, spiritual, social life. Maybe you have a side gig, personal development, fitness, and self-care. Also, rest and relaxation. And this is a great way to see the areas of your life that may need more of your attention. It's also going to help you to adjust your priorities to have a more balanced life. Tip number 7, reflect and adjust your time blocks as necessary. So your day is over, you've accomplished all that you've planned to do, or maybe not. This is a great time to look back and reflect upon what worked for you and what didn't. Using this method, you'll be able to see how much time you really spent on a particular task and decide if maybe some of the tasks were not really worthwhile of your time. And this process is going to bring you more clarity to your goals and your life in general. general. Reflecting and adjusting your time blocks is necessary, so that will help you grow and become an even more productive person the next day. So that is it, guys. Those are the tips I have when it comes to time blocking. And remember, it's essential that when your block of time ends, you stop. Now, you will be tempted to keep going and skip break times and work past your scheduled end of day. If you're really serious about seeing if this method is going to work for you long term, don't let this happen. To become the most productive you can, you need to stop at the end of your allotted time. And as you continue to use this system, you're going to establish more productive methods within the time you allow yourself, and you'll see the benefits of breaking up your time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful in some way, and you'll implement this method of planning, which may help in becoming more productive for you. So if you've enjoyed this video, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. If you're new here, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And also, I want you to come back by and catch another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.